man. It's the one and only DJ Chase, the pregame party Miss podcast. We are back. You know this, man. This episode is brought to you by Groover, the hottest platform to get in touch with players, curators, people like myself, real people, not bots. You know this, man. And College Radio Directory, use the promo code DJ Chase, and we locked in. Today we got Houston's own, my guy, Activis in the building, Big H Town. What's good? What's good, King?
What Chase was going down, King?
I'm good, man. Working on the road, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me fix my hair a little bit. There we go. Yeah, man. So I want to definitely talk about your background. You got some fire music. You got some good music, man. So you know what I'm saying, you killing it. You doing your thing.
Appreciate you.
Excuse me, you killing it on social media. So with that being said, I want to get into your background a little bit. You know, not too many people know about your background. Not too many people know about you. So with that being said, man, first things first. Like, you rep at H Town, Houston, Texas, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What part of Houston?
We just south and northwest Houston.
All right,
Just
so
moving
Nova.
back and forth that.
Copy. And how was it growing up in Houston for you?
It was good, bro. Like, I mean, shit. Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
As regular as it could be, bro.
Copy. And when did you start doing music? At what age did you start doing music?
I've been fucking with music pretty much like my whole life, but I started taking this shit serious like last year.
Got you. All right, and what made you want to get to take it serious? Like, what inspired that?
Pretty much, really, my brother who just kept telling me to just do this shit, bro. He was like, hey, bro, you want to do this shit? Like, take it for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So
For sure.
I started just making shit by myself, started just recording my own shit, and then
Yeah.
really just started showing people like, hey, bro, like, you know,
Yeah.
this is what the fuck I'm trying to be on, and this is what I'm trying to do. And
Yeah.
at first, like, everybody like, all right, cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
know, you rapping and shit like that, but you know, it took a little time for everybody to be like, oh, okay, he's serious about this shit.
Yeah. Got you. For sure. And you say your brother kind of inspired you. Did he do music as well too?
Nah, my brother, well, he did a little bit of music, but you know, it was kind of just like a side type thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
got
guess that's kind of what like pushed him to be like, hey, bro, if you're gonna do this shit, then
you. Yeah, do it serious, take it serious.
thanks.
Yeah, for sure. And with that being said, were your parents involved in music? Like, did your dad or your mom do music and something like that?
Nah,
Like, so
they
you
would
just
they
yeah.
would just play hella shit like old
Mm,
music and everything. Like so
gotcha.
that kind of just like built, I guess, like a radio station in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's where I pick most of my melodies from or whatever, just depending on how I'm feeling. Or, you know.
yeah, for
So
sure. Got you. And who did you listen to growing up? Like, I know, Houston is the mecca. You know what I'm saying? Like, independent.
facts.
Like I said, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say, who you got? Screwed Up Click or Swisher House? Who you got?
Man, bro, that screwed up click, man. You hear my brother in the background? Nah, for real.
I had to message you.
Yeah.
For sure. And who did you listen to growing up? Who did you like? Who inspired you?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Like Zero for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I'll probably say that's probably like one of my biggest inspirations. Like
yeah.
Zero the truth, man.
I rock with that.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like, you only been doing music a short time, man. I do want to ask, do you like the studio better or you like the stage better?
Uh, I just started rocking with the stage for real. Like it took like a couple shows for me to be like, all right, bit, like, come on, let's rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the studio, I fuck with it because it's just kind of like,
Mm.
you know, it's like solitary. Like,
Yeah. Got you.
um,
Got you. And when you
yeah.
making music, do you prefer like to get the beat first, or you like write and then you just like make the song around the beat?
Uh, I was writing a lot. Like when I first started, I was writing a lot. Like I
Mm.
probably write even before I heard a beat.
Yeah.
But as time progressed, like bro, I probably just want to hear the beat first. Not even want to like if I'm about to hear a beat or if I'm about to make something, then I'll probably just like I already have something put up and ready to go, and
Mm.
then like just feel like just feel how I feel on the beat.
Got you. And where's like one of the places that you want to tour? Like, have you performed outside of Texas yet or Houston yet or no?
Uh, yeah, we about to,
All
but
right, where you going? What tour you? Where you going?
oh yeah, we finna go to Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, all right, copy for sure.
Yes,
That's good. That should be fun.
doing
Got
something
you.
out there. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. And like your sound, you got a real like like you mix a lot of genres in your music. You have like hip hop, you got like grunge, you got rock, you got trap, you got emo. What it kind of inspires that sound?
I don't know, bro. I'll just be in the studio. I'll fuck around. Like I said, bro. Like it just depends on
Yeah,
how I feel. Like you
yeah,
know what I'm saying.
yeah. Got you, got
Like
you.
like I've been saying. Like before I was like, bro, I don't want to just be put in like one, certain like little box, bro. Like I want to experiment with all type of shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And what is your nationality, if you don't mind me asking? What's your background?
Uh, Hondureño. So my
Okay.
people from Honduras and shit. So
Oh, nice. Okay, copy,
I'm
copy.
Hispanic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, got you, got you. I was in I know how far El Salvador. I went to El Tunco in El
Oh
Salvador, not
yeah.
too
It's
far.
like
Yeah,
it's
so
like the country over.
come yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I went over there. Yeah, for sure, for
Damn.
sure. And with that being said, man, do you feel like you know what is that gonna make it a little harder for you to rap? Or you gonna rap in like Spanish? You gonna rap in or
I
you just
do.
gonna do your thing?
I mix. I like to mix like Spanish inside whatever I got going on and everything. Cause,
Yeah,
bro, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It like I feel like Texas is just support from everything,
yeah, yeah,
everybody. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. Got you,
so
got you. And with that being said, I know you got a couple of distribution deal situations. What kind of distribution you got?
uh, I got one with Sony and Warner.
Nice, nice. How's
They
that been?
just
Yeah,
It's been good.
good.
I
Yeah,
can't complain.
yeah,
If I
yeah,
want to go release something, if I'm ready to go release a single, if I'm ready to do something with a video or something, they're on it.
yeah. Got you, got you. And who do you want to feature with? Like, you got any big features coming out? Because I know, like I said, you only really got like 3 songs on Spotify. But you got
Yeah,
anybody you want to work with, collaborate soon?
man. I got a lot of features, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got everything in the vault. I'm getting everything ready for my EP. So,
Okay.
and then on top of that, I got another EP with another artist coming out, and it's
Yeah.
just so.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. All right. When are they dropping this year or next year? What's up?
This year for sure. Yeah, I'm
This
dropping
year?
another single. It's gonna be called "Way Back to Texas." I just dropped "Dead Presidents," and
Got you.
then it's on Spotify. Yeah, Apple.
Yeah.
I dropped that "Dead Presidents," and then I'm finna drop "Way Back to Texas." That one's finna be for summer, like it's a little summer hit, and then after
Yeah.
that, man, I'm ready to just drop my EP and then
Yeah. Yeah.
let that rock.
Got you. Got you. And where outside of the southern region do you feel like you got to come? Because I'm a New Yorker, so you coming to New York sometime soon? What's
Man, I
up?
want to, bro. I got my partner named Digi.
Yeah.
He want me to go out there to New York and we rock out over there.
Yeah, you got definitely tell SOBs. Like I think you SOBs like those
Yeah.
certain places you would kill SOBs
Man,
for
you gonna
sure
have
for
to
sure.
put me on whenever I get out there. You gonna have to put me on.
For sure, for sure. Well, I'm in Charlotte now, so I'm gonna come. I'm going back and forth, back of New York and Charlotte.
Are you
So
out there in North Carolina?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, yep,
hmm
yep. For sure, for sure. And then where would you be like your dream place? Like if you say, you know what? Like if you had one place to perform, where would your dream place to be performed?
Man, you did ask me that, man. Probably somewhere I don't know, somewhere out the
Yeah.
country, probably like Europe or some shit. Probably fuck
Yeah.
around in Germany or some shit. For real.
For sure, man. And what do you feel like is most important? Like, what do you feel like? You know what? When I'm making music, do I focus like if I just focus on the vibe of the record, the beat of the record, or the hook of the record? What do you feel is most important?
Uh, man, it's really. I say if you got a good hook, a good catchy hook, a lot of people fuck with it. But that's the
Yeah.
thing too. Like a lot of the songs that I end up thinking are like, it's whatever, it's cool, it's all right.
Mm,
Those are the ones that everybody else ends up fucking with, and it's just
mm.
weird. It's kind of just like
Yeah.
you
The
can't
ones you
really
don't like.
define. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep. For
it's
sure.
just
That's how you
sometimes I'll be
happen.
like, damn, this whole hit, and everybody be like, I like
Yeah.
this one better, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. It just depends on the people.
Got you, got you. All right, so I gotta ask this for Texas, right? For Houston, especially. What you
Mhm.
got? What you got? Chevy or Cadillac? What you got?
Cadillac, all the way.
Oh my gosh, over Chevy?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm right.
For
Candy paint. Swingers on that bitch and everything.
sure, for sure, for sure. I'm messing with you, man. And with that being said, like being an independent artist, like, do you feel like what? Like I said, I just seen some stuff about Source Walker and things like that.
Yeah.
What do you feel like what as an independent artist has been the hardest thing you've had to deal with being an independent artist so far? In your short time doing it?
Uh, really just learning it was like it's a if you're doing the independent and it's a pay to play situation, bro. Like it's a
Hmm.
lot of backing that you have to do on your own end before
Yeah,
you're able to reach the desk that you're trying to get to.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's a lot of legwork that goes into everything that you trying to accomplish yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like once you get past that and you get that state of mind, you already like, okay, cool. Well, shit, I'm gonna just stay down until one of these songs blow up, or however long it takes or some shit. But
Yeah, for
pretty
sure, for
much just
sure.
that staying grounded, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And then another question I got you, right? Like you popping on social media, you still building your following on Instagram and things like that. Like how important is it, because like I said, my show is dedicated to music education. And
Mhm.
how important is it to like interact on your social media, to go live, to post pictures? How important is that, especially being a new artist from your perspective? How important is that?
Bro, it's super important. Like that was
Yeah.
another thing I had to learn too, because
Mm,
your fans want to interact with you.
yeah.
They want to see what you up to, like on a daily or whatever is going on. And it's crazy
Mm,
because I don't really post too much on Instagram, but when I do, like
yeah.
that happens. But man, I go outside and people will be like, "Hey, bro, I fuck with your music or this, that, and the third," and it's crazy because I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
if you got a like little wave going, or you got something going for yourself, then people see that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Now let's talk about some music right quick, right? We're gonna talk about Dead Presidents, but I want to get in the shop again. I got
Yeah,
The Slim Thug sample.
that was
Slim.
crazy.
How
Yeah,
did that? How did the shop again come about?
uh, I was at a I was at a studio called Funky Dope,
Yeah.
and I was writing I was writing to a whole different song, and I ended up getting a call from one of my partners, and he was just like, "Hey, bro, just pull up to this studio. It's called Big Studio now, but excuse me.
Yeah.
Uh, I linked up with my boy Iceman Chamberlain. He part of TSF and stuff like that. Crazy producer.
Mm,
And I was just telling him, I was like, hey bro, like shit, I need some beats. Like
yeah.
I'm trying to make some, this, that, and the third. And he was like, all right, bit. So we sitting there, he's probably playing me about like 8 beats.
Yeah.
And I just heard that one and I was like, fuck, this is the one I gotta do. This is like how more Texas can you get, It's
Yes,
like
sir. Yes, sir.
the
Yeah.
sample, ice
Yeah.
on the beat,
Yeah. Yeah. It just
myself.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Got you.
had to
Got
work.
you. Yeah, for sure. For sure. How's the response when you perform it? How's the response has been?
Man, it's been great,
I
bro.
know that
Like,
big Slim Thug sample. That record is hard. That record's hard.
yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
for
Yeah,
sure, for sure.
walking around, it's just it's cool, bro. It's like
Yeah,
it was kind of like it was meant to happen.
yeah. Are you getting used to being a celebrity so far?
I wouldn't call myself no
You
celebrity, but
gotta get
it
used
is
to it. You
different.
gotta get used
Yeah,
to it. You gotta get used to it, man.
facts.
It gets tough, man. That's one thing. Sometimes when artists ask me, especially me being a DJ or
Uh-huh.
a podcast host, I'm like, yo, listen, you got to be prepared for it because everybody want to be famous and make records, but I'm like, you got to take what comes with that too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
It
Yeah,
do be a lot of shit behind it, but
yeah,
you know, like I said, bro, it's just staying grounded. Really,
yeah,
like
yeah,
just remaining true to who
yeah,
I am at the end
yeah.
of the day.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to let's talk about this Dead Presidents. Real smooth, real vibey. You know what I'm saying? How did that record come about?
Uh, I don't know. I was kind of just relating everything that I was going through, like
Yeah.
at that certain point in time, and like I said, that way back to Texas was supposed to be the initial single that was supposed to drop,
Mm.
but I ended up dropping. I ended up choosing Dead Presidents instead because I told the label I was like, "Hey, bro, like this is the song that I want to drop in order to."
Yeah.
Or how I felt it in my mind, I was like, "This is the song that I want to, like, pretty much just embody me as an artist."
Mm.
It's so I want to give everybody this side right quick to solidify me as an artist before I give y'all the turn up shit like
Yeah.
shopping or whatever else.
Mm. Yeah. For
And
sure. For sure.
yeah, we just went with that.
That's how you do it. And with that being said, man, I do want to ask you this, right? So, you just starting out. Where do you see yourself if like we're gonna do one like where do you see yourself next year?
Probably like if I be on my shit
Yeah.
like I plan to be, probably around the world touring or some shit, bro. I don't know. Just
Yeah.
I can't really be the one to say like
Yeah.
you know. I just feel like, man, we're gonna make
Yeah.
something shake, bro. It's got to. It
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
to happen.
For sure, for sure. And with that being said, man, so you said the project is coming out. What do you have a name for the project before we get out of here?
Uh, man, not yet, not yet.
What you waiting for?
I'm just waiting for that right moment, that right feeling for me to be like, all right, boom, this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
this gonna be my one, bro.
yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir. And we got what videos you got coming out?
I got a video to this song called "I Do." It's featuring me and Foreign T Ant out of
Yeah,
Dallas.
yeah,
We just ended up shooting it at South by Southwest, so
yeah,
that's on the way. That's dropping probably this week.
yeah.
Yeah, probably the end of this week.
It's crazy. I was gonna ask you if you was down there. I was down there too. I was gonna ask you if you was down there.
Shit, yeah,
Yeah, I was
hell
down
yeah,
there.
we was down there. It was live, bro. You had a
got
good time?
yeah, yeah, it was cool. I got a little cold from that shit. I think I got COVID or something. But
Yeah, bro.
I was DJing crazy down there. So I DJed one event. They're trying to get me to do the other one, but I ain't feel like doing it. So
Yeah, hell. It was some pack, bro. I was like, fuck, hella people out here.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. You got any mic drops done? You got a couple mic drops done?
Yeah, I did. I did one with Rap Economics.
Okay, got me.
Yeah, they fucked with me out here in Houston, and then
Yeah,
we had went out there, seen them, and then we was just
yeah.
do it.
Yep, yep, yep. And it's funny because when I first went, I went into that was your first South by Southwest.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, how was it? How'd you
It was
did you
live,
learn
bro.
did you learn a lot from that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was live. That's kind of somewhere where I see myself just performing at, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully they don't act. You know, it was crazy because I felt a little upset because when I went in 2023, it was so different. Like the police wasn't messing with everybody, and it
Yeah,
was much more love out there than when I went the first time. So hopefully next year it'll be a little bit, a little bit more, nice and stuff like that. So.
yeah, it was hot, bro.
It was hot out there. I was going. I was in the car. I went back to the B&B.
They
I'm
walking
out.
around with flashlights, checking the
Yeah,
cars, and shit,
yeah, I
bro.
was out. Yeah, I was out.
Yeah,
So, but with that being said, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got the album coming out. You touring. You did South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of things cooking. I think you have the potential to really like blow, my G. Like you have a really, you're gonna blow. You know what I'm saying?
appreciate
It's
you.
not a matter of why. It's gonna be a matter of when. You feel me? With you.
Yeah.
And with that being said, my very last question is this, right? As a new artist, what advice would you give anybody getting into music, any business today that you would wish you would have known yourself?
Uh, man, really just put in the work and learn as much as you can from and take all opportunities that you have at your disposal, bro. Like really just take full advantage of what you're trying to do and that vision that you have already set. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, for
That's
sure, for
probably
sure. Yeah. And
yeah.
I do want to ask you another question. I know your name Activist, but it means something, not just a drink. What does your name actually mean? I should have asked that before. What does your name actually mean?
It's both. It's it's the home of the drink
Yeah.
and really just activists, trying to make a change.
Yeah. You have it. You know this man, DJ Chase Activist. My God, plug your social media. Where can they find you? Where can they hear your music? Where can they get everything for you?
You can find me on all platforms, all streaming platforms at Activis. Go check out Dead Presidents and follow me on IG at THAACTIVIS, the Activist. And DJ Chase, appreciate you, bro.
Of course, man. Not a problem, my God. And like I said, we hit Nashville. Try to make your way to Charlotte, man. I'm like a couple hours from there, so we gotta lock you in
Yeah.
the show. There's always something going on in Charlotte, so
Nah,
yeah, we
facts,
never
let's
got you
do
out of
it.
here. Yeah, for sure. And you know this, man. The new single "Dead Presidents" out now, streaming on DJ Chase Radio. I got the exclusive copy. You know this, man. Once again, it's DJ Chase, the pregame party miss podcast right here. WDJCDB, DJ Chase Radio, DJChaseRadio.com. Get that merch. Spotify podcast, Apple Podcast, and YouTube DJ Chase TV. And we out of here. Yeah.